Good evening. Welcome to All Things Female. I'm your host, The Fury of Abyss. How y'all doing? How was your week? All right, let's jump right into it. Why it's important to be self centered? Okay, so at the center of us is what? God, right? Okay, so what does this mean? If I'm self centered and I'm focused solely on the self, then that means I'm focused on spirit and I'm focused on me. I feel like we train people how to treat us. So many times in relationships with our children, with our bosses, with our mates, we accept less than what we deserve. And we know that. But we accept less so often. And I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's that's all we feel like we deserve. We feel like that's all we can get. We don't want to break up our families. But no. We are God to our families. We are God to our children. We are God to our communities. And we need to start moving like that. That came to me. Twice a year I take psilocybin, which shrooms. I'm gifted that. And it's something that's been done since the beginning of time. Shamans used to do it, common folk used to do it to get more in tune with spirit and nature and to get messages from ancestors and, God. And so this last time I learned three major things. And the first one was that I can trust myself. The second one was I don't need to doubt myself because I know what I'm talking about. And that I need to trust God. And I needed to take my rightful place in all of my relationships. And you can see it, can't you? When you're out and about, and I don't leave my house that often, y'all know. I barely leave my house. Avoidant personality disorder, bipolar 2, whatever. I'm working on it. My therapist wants me to go out more. So we going to the bodega this week, okay? When you go out, you're in the store, the gas station, the doctor's office. As soon as you walk in the room, your presence, your essence changes the mood. There are people who get so happy when I acknowledge them. And I used to walk around with a grimace. First of all, because I was married to somebody that threatened my life if I ever looked at a man in his eye. So, okay. So I kind of got a reputation in my youth for being mm, standoffish, antisocial. But it was really just like a survival thing because I was in some really blood in, blood out type stuff with my relationship, honestly. But after I got to be out of my relationship and on my own and with freedom, I found that I could fall back into what makes me strong as a woman, my feminine power of being able to change my environment. Okay. My mood really does cause monsoons. Understand? When it comes to frequency. And it's so important how we treat our kids because they grow up into the men that run the world. And then they want to be assholes because nobody taught them to be in touch with their emotions. No one taught them that it's okay to be in touch with their emotions. Like it's not about being soft, but you don't have to be hard all the time. You need to be balanced, just like how I'm very balanced with my feminine and my masculine. I know when to be too much and I know when to be just enough, you know, on some survival stuff. But when you have a man that is way too masculine, it all goes back to parents that did not give them the proper environment to be in touch with their emotions, to be in touch with the divine feminine. So they grow up to disrespect the divine feminine. But it all goes back to the mothers because we are the ones that wield the power, understand? Our wombs, they are connections to the spirit world, and we bring those spirits through our bodies, and we create these pieces of us that are also God and are also individuals. And they're pieces of us and our mates. And it's so important the environment that we grow them up in. And we have to take responsibility for what's going on the planet right now. Because I know I messed up a few of my sons. I used to be just not right. I wasn't compassionate enough. I wasn't nurturing enough. I felt overwhelmed and unsupported by my mate, and my children suffered because it was just, you ever seen like a cat or a dog nursing all of her kittens or pups on all of her teats and she's just like it was like that mentally and physically, spiritually, because I just was not getting any support. I was married for 20 years. We had 6 kids, and I have 3 sets of Irish twins. You know what that is? It's like when your children are 12 months or 18 months apart. I got 3 sets of them. Okay. And so I, at one time, had 6 very young children, all under the age of 6 and under the age of 8. Yeah, 2 for 6. And it was just like, I didn't feel so. So moving forward in my older age, I'm understanding the importance of me standing in my power. I don't get to just go out into the public and be in bad mood, not smile at people, not acknowledge people, look a mess. I don't get to do that. I have to put on, I have to smell good, look good. I have to make sure that I'm fortified. I pray myself and I go out there and I spread love. I say out of everybody in my community knows me. They may not know my name, but they know me. They see me all the time. They know my kids. And then that's what I spread my love and I give them joy. I leave the spaces smelling better than when I left them, feeling better than when I left them. People be just so joyous. Like, you don't even understand, especially with these men. It would happen at work. If I was gone for too long and I come back, they'd be dancing like, oh, shorty, I thought you wasn't coming back. They are, it may seem like they're joking, but if you look at their mannerisms, they are celebrating your return. Do you understand what that means on a metaphysical level? Do you know your value? Do you know what you are to your community? You are God to these people. Like, we have to take responsibility for how we treat people. I'm sorry. I'm PA messing. I'm having a bad day. I don't give a damn. We are mothers of the earth. We gave birth to everybody on this planet. We don't get to have a bad day. Have a bad day in private. Lock your ass in your room. Tell your kids leave you alone. Have a bad day for 2 hours. Have a bad day by yourself. But like, we cannot, like, I see it. I see it. My plants suffer. My damn kids suffer. If I'm even having a bad day, I have to use the breath and use my relationship with spirit, which I should be using my time to cultivate anyway, to not go crazy raising these hard-headed ass teenagers up in here. Okay. Because I feel like sometimes, oh my God, these men, these teenagers, they so remedial. No, they just built the way they built. Yo, they good for what they good for. Everything is a chessboard. Put everyone in their place. That is your job. That's why you are the queen and you can move around the way you can move around. The king can only go what? Forward one this way, one way. That's how he is built. Men is this way. This is how men are. You cannot like fault them for how they're built. Like, that's how the kings move. The bishops move how they move. The rooks move how they move. Put everybody in position. Play your position, yo. You are everything. You are God to your community. You are God to God. God is God to you, but woman is God to her community and to her family. And we really have to start taking accountability for that. Like, I be feeling like such a bad mom because I be so grumpy because they just get on my nerves so bad. Excuse me. I just like the repeating myself. Sometimes, like, I've gotten pretty good as long as I've done my breathing exercises in the morning and fortified myself and grounded myself. I'm getting pretty good at just looking at them like and just letting the shit that they say hang in the air for a second so they can check themselves. Because they get sore in their feelings when I have to check them. But I'm trying to be more compassionate. Like, I'm trying to become the temperance card, okay? I've renamed myself patience in my head because I see how much it damages them. Even the rejection. I thought my son wasn't, and look, all praise to the Most High. I thought my son wasn't speaking to me the other day. You know, I almost started crying. He was like, oh, no, I thought I said hi, sorry, and gave me a hug. I told his sister came and I was like, I don't know why your brother not talking to me. She was just laughing at me. I was like, I'm about to cry. She's like, that's weird. Laughed right in my face. That's okay. I deserved it. Because I was being lame. But now it made me understand how it felt when I reject them in any way. And it's so messed up because in that moment, I feel so justified sometimes. Because they just, oh, it's like, use the sense God gave you. What is wrong with teenagers? Like, oh my God. But then I got to be like, girl, you made them. And you chose their father. Sit it down. Sit it down. So I really just wanted to share that with you because I don't want to mess my kids up anymore. And we have the power, so we have to wield it properly, you know? And that's why I'm glad, low key, that I'm haunted by the things that I've done wrong in the past because it keeps me humble. It's always there in the back of my mind. These damn intrusive thoughts just like to pop up like poltergeists during the day or the night. You know, I still lose sleep. But it keeps me humble because I always look around at the people who, even when they start from nothing and they get so much, they become monsters. And not like the cute kind of monster, like the dragon or whatever, like actual monsters that just like flaunt their wealth. And it's like, why are you doing that? If you have access, you should be giving. So don't be weird just because you're successful now. And I have a fear of that, low key. So sometimes I just let myself suffer, honestly. I'm a Scorpio. I'm fine, whatever. Like, I'm literally ruled by the underworld and war. I can deal with suffering. That's actually my safe place because I've spent so much of my life suffering. That's actually my safe place. So sometimes I do feel like I have sabotaged good situations, probably, even subconsciously, because calm was not my norm. And I learned that through therapy. Therapy's not for everybody, but it helps me, baby. But I'm working towards not needing those type of things anymore. Therapy is good for now, but it doesn't last forever. But I'm soaking up as much as I can, even though, oh God, I cannot stand getting on Zoom going, oh, I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. But I do it because it's what I need to do for me. And it's an investment in my future. And that's another thing. Now moving forward, anything that I do with my time or my money, it's not spent, it's investment. You know, I'm really having to check. Oh, my birthday's in 2 days. I'm gonna be 43 years old. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that about it, but to me, this means I have to grow up now. I'm supposed to level up now. Every year, you're supposed to grow more. So I'm very excited for a new season of Fury World. I'm excited for a new season of my motherhood. I wanted to say womanhood, but Freudian slip, okay, it's given. Both then. We really are gods to our family, and we have to start moving as such. That's really all I wanted to share with you. How was your week? I hope it was good. I hope your kids are listening to you. I feel like they're not listening to me, but they are because I hear them fussing at each other, sounding like me. It's wild. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to tell you because I have to edit and I want to clean a little bit and I got some painting to do. I'm so busy. Oh, I'm also waiting on an Instacart delivery. Do you know if you're an Instacart Plus member and you go pick up your groceries, they'll give you a credit? I earned a $10 credit because I sent the boys to go pick up the groceries from Aldi earlier. So when I do my groceries, I get my canned tomatoes and my Durham wheat noodles from the dollar store because of pricing and because since I have all my other groceries delivered, I don't want to pay like all these extra fees to have those heavy things brought to me. And that gives me an excuse to go outside. So then for Amazon, I do my bulk oil. Oh my God, so expensive. My grapeseed oil, 6 bottles, $32. This much olive oil, $22. Okay. My avocado oil, this much, $17. It's absurd. And then I've got the coconut oil because I got to make my shea butter coconut oil hair stuff. I do get all that stuff on Amazon. What else did I get on this? Oh, the nuts. Because you know I'm vegan, so I use that as a substitute. So I got some not beans. I got my beans from Aldi. Um, what did I get from there? I got my oil something. And then I got Aldi stuff and Martin. So I got my Aldi stuff earlier, spent $170. So I told them kids I'm not grocery shopping for 3 more weeks. Make it last. Got hella fish, a bunch of vegetables, got some berries, put them in the freezer. So that'll last. Got a hella sweet potatoes and red potatoes that they can roast. All my seasonings are good for right now. I'm getting 60 eggs delivered to me in like 30 minutes from Martin's. What else did I get from Martin's? My flour, because I've got so many new recipes that I'm doing this month. We've got vegan chocolate chip cookies. We've got apple pie, and I'm making the crust from scratch. Oh, and what's this stuff? But I'm making in December Dubai chocolate slime child. So I have to make the pistachio paste from scratch because if you buy the pistachio paste, it has milk powder in it, and I'm vegan, so I have to make the pistachio paste. But the recipe that I found is so much healthier, and it has way less ingredients than any of what I found was on sale. So that's actually really really cool. And I'm gonna use coconut oil instead of butter, and the katafi pastry. I'm gonna get that roasted already, so I won't have to roast it. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna use my vegan chocolate, and that'll be cute. I'm not gonna put like the gold in it or nothing, but that'll be cute. I love chocolate. Yeah, what else? We already did the snickerdoodles. Oh my gosh. So I have to make two 11-inch crusts from scratch, pie crust, because I'm making. It's not shepherd's pie, but it's like it's got potatoes and carrots and like a gravy inside of a pie. Whatever that is, I'm making that in a cast iron skillet. So I got a lot of stuff coming up, and I'm very excuse me, the vegan mozzarella. I'm making vegan pizza from scratch, so I got to make the dough, I got to make the sauce, and the vegan cheese. I've never made vegan cheese, so this gonna be an adventure. I love you. Thank you for spending time with me here in Fury World. If you're interested in checking out my music, it's available on all music streaming platforms worldwide under my artist name, The Fury of Abyss. If you'd like to check out my videos, I have a playlist for the following. my story called Blue Girl Wrapped in Brown. Okay, it's the story of my life about growing up in Baltimore, not knowing I was adopted to my birthday. On my 11th birthday, like you could have told me before then. Single parenting, spirituality, mental health, Fury in the studio because I'm a music artist. I have my own record label, Masters of Fate Music. And what else? Vegan cooking, Fury's Kitchen. Yes, those are my playlists. Hey Gemini. Hi. Oh, I just wanted to drop that message real quick. How you doing? You know, I'm a Gemini moon. I'm a Scorpio Sun, Gemini moon, Pisces ascendant. I about to have lost my mind when I found out I was Gemini. I was like, oh God, no, no. But now I love it. I love it. My Gemini is the energy I use online, actually. Till my Scorpio wouldn't talk to anybody. How you doing? How was your week? I am very well. I'm very well. Better than I was last week. Oh my God. My teenagers were teenagering, okay? I was like, what are y'all doing? They were driving me crazy. Just be normal. Oh, that's an excellent placement. Wow. I like that. You're down there perfect. Hey Daria. What's up, family? How you doing, sis? How you feeling? I can stay a few minutes. I just wanted to drop that message that I got. I've wanted to give it for like 2 days. I was so excited. Normally, I feel the same way about getting a lot that I do is going to therapy. I'll be like, oh my God, I don't want to do it. But then when I do it, like I'm real happy about it. How you doing? We're walking contradictions, girl. Stop. No, I understand. I understand. But I feel like Gemini sons have it worse because their nature is naturally bipolar, but they get things moving around. They are like a whirlwind spiritually, like frequency wise. Like my Gemini, he's a shit starter, but not in a bad way. But it's like your delivery, and it's like they're funny and they're attractive, so you don't want to be mad at them, but you're mad at them because they putting you on blast. But it's like it's better than a Scorpio's delivery because we don't fuck about your feelings at all. And neither does a Gemini, but it's like kind of they're gonna do it in a more gentle, like not gentle, but like a joking way. But I don't know. Scorpios, I mean Gemini's, you either love them or you just stay away from them because they'll make you laugh or they'll beat your ass, like or both. Okay. I'm sorry, I've been missing the lives, but I'm always in the replay. I appreciate that so much. I used to be so afraid to come on. I remember the first time I was so anxious because around that time I didn't know how to do SEO, so I was being promoted to people who were not like me. So I was getting a lot of racist remarks, and so it was off-putting to me. But then I just had to look in the mirror, remember who I was. I was like, "Girl, get it together." Yes, I feel that I'm surrounded by Scorpios. I understand them all too. And my family, like, it's almost as if they have a reality show that's purely about me being a Scorpio. That's how much they talk about it. They swear they know everything about Scorpios just because of me. I be like, I don't want to talk to any of y'all. Y'all do not know me. But then they call me out so easily and they say I'm predictable. They're probably right. I wonder if I could be surrounded by Scorpios. I don't know. It gives me anxiety just thinking about it. You'll probably just all stay in our respective corners anyway. We don't crowd each other. That's another thing. Geminis don't respect people's space. Like, you be all in my face. I'm like, what? Why are you here? Like, always in my business too. Like, don't let my phone vibrate around my Gemini. He has my phone in his hand. Like, Raja, why do you have my phone? Like, he gets on my nerves. He is so nosy. And then my Capricorn Aquarius, she don't care about nothing, but she know everybody business, but she don't care at all about nothing. And it gets on my nerves. But she want to be so her feelings hurt. Her feelings be so fake hurt. I cannot stand her. That's my girl though. How your week's been? How have you guys been? Scorpio suns are predictable, low key. LOL, it's the intensity. That's all you got to know about him. Yeah, that's what everybody says about me. And my daughter says every day, that's why you ain't got no friends. Like their theme song is that I'm mean. And I said, no, I'm just honest. Like I feel like the first time I say things, it comes out the right way. It's like how many years do I have to say like I feel so misunderstood, but I don't care. It's just annoying. I only care because it's annoying. Otherwise, I would not care. I don't care until people make me care because they complain about how I am. And I'm like, then just leave me alone. It's almost like people come around you just to tell you you're annoying. Then why are you here? Go away. Oh, it's funny. I'm paying for y'all to have your own rooms. Get out of here. Nuts. They get on my nerves. But I love them. They're the only reason I do anything. I wouldn't do anything if I didn't have them kids. Because I just don't care. I've been through so much. I've lost so much, gained so much, done so much. I'm old as hell. I'm almost 50. I don't care about anything. It's been a long week. Yeah. Busy, but I'm blessed. Amen. All praise to the Most High. I'm glad I finally caught alive. How was yours? This past week was really good. Very introspective. I did a spoon psilocybin trip. I did a shroom trip. To commune with spirit, and it kind of healed because I've been having some really lucid dreams and some intrusive thoughts just about the past. Like I'm still grieving over my ex, and just grieving over the whole situation. Just not like missing him, but just the whole situation and how it's affecting the kids, and just I've been feeling pressure lately. I've been feeling real the single mom lately, and putting a lot of pressure on myself because I have so many projects going on. So I've got Masters of Fate Music. Then my son has his studio and then his bakery. And then my daughter, she's homeschooled and then she's learning how to braid. She's going to go to braid school in 2 years. So she's got her little business. And then Roger with his Reiki. And then, I've got a neurodivergent kid and then one that has bipolar 1. I have bipolar 2 and avoidant personality disorder, and I'm trying to manage everything. I'm writing 2 different ebooks. I've got 5 different songs I'm working on. I'm going through so many transitions. I'm also in therapy every other week. Then I've got to manage his therapy. I'm managing everybody's finances. Got to keep the house spotless. I'm developing recipes. I'm doing YouTube. I'm editing, still taking classes, learning more about YouTube. Then I'm having to interact with people on YouTube because there are people that reach out to me and I do have to interact and respond with them because there are people that at this point, it's been almost a year and we talk almost every day. Like, if I'm really going to be a healer and I'm really going to be out here using my platform to give messages that I get from spirit or my experiences that can help the collective, then I have to participate. Like, it's part of my job. Sean has checked out. Okay. I'm sorry. I just can't stand when the Instacart people fight. I order from Instacart so much and at this point we talk to each other like we know each other. We low key we low key be flirting through Instacart. Like, what have I turned into? No, all women are super women, and that was the point. That was the whole point of this about being self-centered, and that's what I was saying before you ladies came in here. Was that we are God to our families and to these kids and to our communities, and I had to realize that that's what was shown and told on my shroom trip. It was just like, girl, first of all, you need to be more solid in yourself. There needs to be no more doubt because you know what's up and you're tapped in. So you need to open your mouth when you need to open your mouth. You need to keep it shut when you keep it shut. You need to understand the influence that you have when you speak. Like you can literally cause death by your mouth. So you need to control your rage. You really are a God. And so what that God is inside of you and you are creating. You literally created everything on this planet. These men, these women, everything around you give life to. We feed everybody, we clean everything, we solve the problems. We are the man behind the man. We the mask behind the mask. Like we make everything move around here. Mother Nature. We are the gods. We are the ones that are they trying to write out of history. The divine feminine is here inside of us. So we really have to hold accountability for how we treat our people, how we treat people in the community, how we treat our sons, letting them know it's okay to be in touch with their emotions before they grow up super hyper masculine, wanting to control everybody and have sex with everybody and take everything and think that they are right and not listen and not be compassionate. A good leader understands that he must be strong, he must be firm, but he also must be compassionate. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make you effeminate. Like There's nothing wrong with tapping into your feminine side because it makes you stronger. It makes you a weak leader when you cannot have compassion, just like it makes us weak when we do not have control over our passions. Like, we cannot make love to every man that we are attracted to. Okay. We have to control our passions. We cannot slit the throat of those that disrespect us. We have that ability, but should we know? When I feel disrespected by a man that is bigger than me, I'm not going to hold you. The animal inside of me, the goddess inside of me, the strength, that dark primordial ooze inside of me wants to slit throats because I want to protect my children. But whoa, Nelly, you got to chill. See, that's why I keep my ass in the house. But that's really what it is. I have that inside of me. So I don't tolerate disrespect. And I have a very aggressive nature just because I've been done so wrong. So now I see everyone and everything as a threat. So that's something I have to heal in myself. But that's another reason why I lock myself away. But bringing it back to the responsibility that I know I hold, I always have to look good and smell good and be together. When I go outside, I don't get to have a bad day. I have to say hello. I have to take the time to speak to people and acknowledge people because it leaves them so happy. I see the joy. I see people see. I know when you walk down the street, I know you see people staring at you through the. They send a beep 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 because they staring at you. They staring at you. You walk in the room, everything changes. Your essence that you leave behind when you walk out of a room that changes people's lives. Do you understand that that man that you smile at was about to go break somebody's neck and he didn't because you smiled at him, sis? Real shit. Okay? You understand the power that you hold. Life or death is inside of us. The woman is God, and we have to understand that and start walking in this way because everything that happens around us comes back to us. We control everything. We feed everybody. Okay? We give birth to everybody. They don't want to act right. Ain't nobody eating up in here. Okay? It's my way or no way. That's just what it is because I know what's best. I've seen it. I felt it. I gave birth to everything. I cleaned up everything. I cleaned up the blood. Okay? I shed the blood every month for, you know what I'm saying? So no, I will not tolerate disrespect from anyone, especially nothing I gave birth to. And I really have to understand the influence that I wield. And I have to always move accordingly. I have my bad days in private. I don't want to keep crushing people's souls because I don't acknowledge them. I've had people cry because I did not speak to them. Do you understand what that means? Because I didn't speak to them. I made them cry. I made them feel less than. That is awful. And I'm sure God doesn't like that. So, yeah, I'm here to be a shining example of what love really is. Because everyone that I held dear to me did something to hurt me. And I still stand and I had to watch them fall because of what they did to me and because of how they were living. But all praise to the Most High, I still showed them love and compassion because that's naturally how my heart is. But every day as I get older, I want to be more like the Most High. I really do want to be like God because I feel like that is all that has ever been there for me. I've been abandoned. I was adopted, then I was given up, then I was abandoned, then I got married, and then I was abandoned, and it was just unreal. This cycle that brought me right back to spirit. It's just me and spirit, my ancestors, all that. I don't need friends. I don't need family. I have my kids and I have spirit, and I'm being here communing. Like I don't care. I ask the Holy Spirit how to move. I ask God how to move. I don't do nothing without prayer. Self-centered. Have to say self-centered. God is here, right here, and I don't need any man in the middle of my relationship with spirit. I know what I am. I know what is right here. I know what it is in me that makes people fear me. Grown ass men, twice my size, fear me. I've had men bow down on their knees. I don't even know who they are. Crazy. And I know so many women have had those type of experiences. It's like, what is wrong with these people? I'm just trying to get some peaches. Get my ass out this store. They acting a fool. We are God to these people. And we got to move accordingly. I used to be an awful mom because I just didn't understand that I had to give of myself. I had to sacrifice myself, and it's so uncomfortable for me because of what I've been through to be touched or to like I really could go through life and never talk to anybody, never go out of my room, never talk to anybody. I feel like I hate it here. It smells, it's overwhelming, everybody's mean, everybody think they know everything. Shit, I feel like I know everything sometimes. Like I just don't want to deal with life sometimes. But it's like then I look at them kids and nothing else matters but developing myself and figuring a way about it. So that was all I wanted to share with y'all because I love y'all so much. I see myself in every woman. I love the community that we've built. And I'm so proud of us for what we've been through and what I've sacrificed. I've sacrificed everything to get to this point. And I know exactly where I want to go. And I'm looking forward to showing you how I get there because that's going to be one hell of a ride. It's already been one hell of a ride. I can't believe this stuff myself. That's why I had to turn the camera on. Because I was like, ain't nobody going to believe this. This is crazy. I thought it was crazy when I seen something darting out the TV around the room. Okay, 15 years ago. I thought that was crazy, but that didn't even scratch the surface of what was to come. But y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. I talk all about that in my playlist, Blue Girl Wrapped in Brown. Cause who has time to write an autobiography? So I just made videos about it. I'm struggling to finishing the two ebooks that I got going on now because I got so much stuff going on. Hi, Indigo. How long have I been running my mouth? Hold on, let me run back. Hi, Soul Gazer. Yes, well, I appreciate your presence here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Your wisdom, this is the kind of emotional maturity I'm looking for on this platform. Well, thank you for being here, Soul Gazer. I appreciate that. Indigo, hey, Indigo. What's up, sister? Been watching you for a few minutes. Thank you for being here. I'm here running my mouth. And Gemini says, that's why I was so heartbroken when we didn't have a female president. I only, no, it's not time. All she was going to do was get set up to fail. That's not how the divine feminine is coming. You need to just trust spirit. I like to have almost slap my son. It said, Trump got elected. Where's God now? I almost knocked his head off his shoulder. I said, don't you be disrespectful. Okay. Spirit knows what she's doing. Mind your business. Okay. Develop yourself. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Everything works for the glory of God. Beginning in with that. That's it. She know what she doing. I've come too far to be doubting God. Like at this point, if if there's nothing that I haven't learned from the fucking Bible, is that I'm sorry, excuse my language, is that when bad things happen or things don't go your way, like that's not the time to not have faith. Like that's so fake. Because if I was God and I pulled you through all of these horrible situations that you got yourself into, and I pulled you through that, and as soon as something looks a little odd to you, you want to doubt me. I know how pissed I get when my kids doubt me. See, I really be thinking about God. Like I think about even when I pray for God because it's like, are you lonely? Are you disappointed? Are you angry? I don't know how you feel. I hope we cool. I'm doing my best. I know I can do better, but I really do try to figure out spirit, like because I know how I feel with my kids, and I look at spirit as my elder and my parent. So I just always try to make the correlation because obviously this is what I'm trying to aspire to. So I want to understand it. If this is what I want to be, I want to be the highest potential of myself. You know, I'm not going to be perfect, but I have an idea of what I want to be, which is not necessarily stoic because I don't feel like I would be compassionate enough if I was completely stoic because stoic give like low key emotionless. Like I don't want to be. Well, I kind of do want to be emotionless, but I'm sure that's not what my people want. But just solid. Always has the right thing to say. Good, like crone energy, great grandmother energy. But I'll get there. I want knowledge, and that's why I'll be single for the rest of my life because men are a distraction, and I have sacrificed a relationship for true power and knowledge because I cannot have it if I have to share it with a man. He will drain me of my energy and he will distract me from my children. And I was married to a vampire and I've had my energy set before and he almost killed me. Now he's dead and I'm here and I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. All praise to the Most High. Gemini, I'm a man, but I understand that part. People don't like to be ignored by me, which I thought was weird because I'm a complete stranger. What do you want from me? That's the shit I wish I could say. I think you might be my soulmate. It's my moon's magnetism. It has to be. Yeah, I know. It's so annoying, but I have to be grateful for it. Like, I don't want to be a dick about it. sorry. What do you want from me? Yo. Good night, Gemini. I love you. I feel that way. What do you want? I was literally saying that to myself. Dog. What do they want from me? Literally everything. Literally everything. I had a friend, a best friend. Oh, wait till you hear about that. You'll hear about it on Blue Girl Rep and Brown. She told me, I'm gonna take your kids, I'm gonna take your man. And she tried. She definitely tried. And that was crazy. And that was my best friend. I don't know what I did to deserve that. But it was a lesson. One thing I can say, all the losses that I've taken, at least I learned from it. And I'm not repeating the same mistakes over and over again. I still yell at my kids. I don't mean to. I'm just a naturally loud person. I'm very loud. That's because I'm smaller in stature. I'm 4'11", but you'll never know it when I walk into a room. I walk into a room like I'm finna be everybody's ass. I'm looking to see if I missed anyone. 36. Okay. Let me go check on my kids. Thank you so much for spending time with me here. I really appreciate it. I will see you again on Sunday. I love you guys. Have a blessed week, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.